Hello, everyone. Hope you are well on this Wednesday night. I'm going to talk about dairy farm explosion. I'm also going to talk about missiles fired at Japan that sent sirens blaring and alarm bells going off. And I also have a terrific verse passage to share from the book of Isaiah. But first, uh, I just want to say it was a tough day. It was a tough day at work for me and a client. A client of ours passed away. We don't know details now. Uh, the team I work with, we get the tough cases. We work with the highest acuity level of mental health issues, and we don't know details on this particular person's passing. We had done a lot of work with him. I had spent a lot of time with him. So it's been a very tough one. It's been very tough for me. Well, everybody that's involved, really. But I say that to say I'm not looking for sympathy. I say that to convey to say that if you or somebody you love or know is dealing with mental health issues, please do all you can to get them help, link them with resources. It's not like you have to take it all on yourself. Just pass along information, even if it's just that. And I just encourage you to do that. And you're not alone. You know, this person or your person you know, they're not alone. This is very common. Mental health is a serious issue in this country. I think it's underserved. Personally, I've been working in this field for many years. Um, it angers me. It angers me when I see billions of dollars go overseas when people here are suffering, not just in mental health issues, but other ways too. So that's why what I mean when I say it's underserved, it's with all the resources we do have and all the money that is spent on other things. I think it could be so much better, you know. So therefore, like I said, if you know somebody that needs help or you yourself need it, there are services out there, but uh, I just believe that it could be much more. It should be much more. This is a serious issue. Okay, dairy farm explosion. Now, uh, this was in Texas. This is a devastating Texas explosion. It sounded like it was near Lubbock, Texas, I believe. But it left at least 18,000. Now, 18,000 cows dead. That's a lot of cows. I mean, that was an enormous explosion. It left one person critically injured. That is an awful lot of animals. I mean, livestock. And of course, it says that the cause is unknown. Of course, the cause is unknown. And we will never get an update. You know, they're investigating the cause. It's funny how I think in almost every case, have we, on all these cases of explosions, fires, what have you ever, can you remember? I mean, even just one case to where there was a follow up on it, like the next day or two, or even a week later, and said, "Oh, by the way, this is what caused it, and here is the, you know, the confirmation, whatever." No, you never do. That alone is enough for me to be very suspicious. Okay, cows, chickens, all last year and part of this year. You got chickens, turkeys, now cows. I see a trend here. Cause unknown. Well, of course it is. Share your thoughts on that. But I, you know, it's not like you hear about dairy farm explosions that often. Um, yeah. Anyway, Japan. Sirens were wailing in Japan today after North Korea fired missiles towards them. The Japanese government has warned that North Korea fired at least one ballistic missile in their direction, close enough to trigger alarms, sirens, warning people to take shelter. Now, a little later, the Japanese Coast Guard did confirm that at least one of the missiles landed off the coast. But this dang gargoyle in North Korea, y'all, I mean, something like this could trigger, a back and forth that could get out of control in a hurry. That's my concern is that this idiot unwittingly starts something that just erupts into all kinds of mess. What an idiot. I mean, this guy, wow. All right. And it's not like you got other issues there. I mean, there's so many other hotspots. I mean, you got all of Asia, a lot of Asia, China, North Korea, Israel. Israel looks like it's being surrounded. Talk about biblical. I mean, a lot of countries are, or at least it appears, are kind of coming together, and and they have a goal to take Israel out. Now, as we know, Israel very important biblically. I mean, and the weird thing is a lot of these countries, even Saudi Arabia, you got Iran, Syria, they're in cahoots. I mean, Turkey, Turkey's called for it as well to take Syria. I mean, to take Israel out, and even Russia is involved in that. Talk about biblical from the north. Hello. Hmm. What do you think about that? I think we need to, and I've touched on this before, of course, but anything you can do to produce, anything you can produce, whether it's a potato plant, a tomato plant. We're in spring right now. And depending on your location, when you can plant. We are planning on planting here this coming weekend our spring garden. Mrs. Dawg is going to be on it. All right, we'll try to do a video on that. But so garden. If you have, honeybees, honey, you produce honey, livestock, chickens, turkey, you know, what can you produce or have uh, to have some measure of sustainability, self-sustainability. The other thing I was thinking about is I'm hearing more people talk about layoffs, losing jobs, or rumors of layoffs. People are getting nervous in a lot of industries right now. If you work, keep your ear to the ground, okay? Don't start rumors or get into the gossip, of course. But, have a plan B, have a plan C if you lose your job. If you like your job and you want to stay there, do all you can, go the extra mile, communicate with your supervisors, okay? Make sure you're doing things the way they want it to be done. Ask for a review. If you haven't been reviewed in a year or over a year and you never get feedback, ask for it. But, work hard. Also, look at the plan B or C, or even a gig, a second job, if you have time. What is your talent? What is your skill? What can you market? What can you make some extra cash doing? You know, cutting hair, cut grass, landscaping. Those are just some examples. Driver, part-time driver, pet sit, a tutor. Can you teach? Can you make a little extra doing that? Can you substitute teach? There's a lot of different things. Are you artistic? Can you sell things online? Uh, you know, so think about that. Think about that. All right. Share your thoughts. I have an excellent passage. Can't forget that. Okay, this is from Isaiah. Isaiah chapter 53, verse 5 says, "But he was pierced for our transgressions, he was crushed for our iniquities. Upon him was the chastisement that brought us peace, and with his wounds we are healed." Amen. That is truth. The Prince of Peace, the great healer, and our Redeemer. Amen. Again, share your thoughts. Let's stay in prayer. Let's do what we can to help support each other. Let's stay aware, be safe out there. God bless you. I'll see you soon.